Here with Herb Brogan, head coach, Lumen Christi Titans coach, entering your 43rd season, coming off of a great year last year. Didn't quite get back to Ford Field, ended in the semifinals. Can you talk about last year's loss and how that really has motivated your team to prepare for this year?
Well, it was disappointing, and because I think we had a chance to win the ball game, and we didn't quite get it done at the end. But the kids got close, and then that's a motivating factor when you can get so close you can almost taste it and don't quite get there. Adversity is something we all face, and how we respond to adversity is going to determine how successful we are. So hopefully those kids take that loss last year and build upon that, to improve this year.
One of your mottos for this year is "good is not enough." Can you talk to me about what that means to you and the program at Lumen Christi?
Well, we want to strive to be better than that. I mean, there's a lot of good programs, there's a lot of good players. We want to be better than good. You don't win state championships by being good. You win state championships by being great. And so, we've got some good football players, and hopefully in the end of the year we're going to think we got some great football players.
Yeah, you got 5 returners coming back on the offensive side, and those 5 players really got great experience last year, and even the players that you're going to replace got good experience last year. So I sensed a real excitement about your offense this year. Can you talk about your expectations offensively for the Titans?
Well, I think we'll be a little bit different look team this year than we've been the last few years. Our offensive line's not nearly as big as it was. So I think we'll probably be a little bit more of a trapping scheme maybe than what we've done in the past, and probably put the ball in the air a little bit more than what we've done in the last few years. But personnel kind of dictates what you're able to do, and we're not going to be able to just pound the ball like we have the last 5 or 6 years. But we think we're going to be effective moving it anyway.
A lot of those same players on offense who are returning are going to return on the defensive side in a very tough Titan defense last year. Do you have those same expectations for a great defensive program like we're used to seeing at Lumen Christi?
I think so. I think we're going to have to stay healthy, but we've got experienced players at every level. We've got some good frontline kids back. We've got a couple of linebackers that saw an awful lot of action, and we've got some experience in our secondary. So, we're fairly solid on all 3 levels, and hopefully, we get things done.
Coach, we know how good the I-8 conference is and the competition you're going to see there, but before we get to conference play, you're going to face 2 great teams. You're going to face New Lothrop week 1 and then Traverse City St. Francis. Can you talk about what your team needs to do over the next 2 weeks to prepare for those games and be ready week 1?
Well, we come out of the chute. It changes what you do in the summertime a little bit because you've got to be ready week 1 or you're going to start with a loss. 2 great programs. They've both been in the state finals probably 3 times in the last 2 years. They've played each other 1 year. They're great personnel, great coaches, both of them, and they're type of teams you're going to see later on in the season. So there aren't going to be any surprises. Just going to have to come out and play a great ball game.
What does this year's Titan team have to do if this team's going to get back to this Ford Field?
Well, I think we got to get better every week, and that's. I think that's a recipe for everybody that wants to be successful. But we've got to wade through, like you said, a very, very difficult schedule, and there's probably going to be some ups and downs over the course of the year, and we got to respond to any disappointments that we run into.
Coach Herb Brogan, Lumen Christi Titans are going to start the year week 1 against New Lothrop, then Traverse City St. Francis at home, and then we get into I-8 play where we expect the Titans to compete for another I-8 championship. Coach, best of luck.
Thanks very much.